Alright, Rastafari, let's go.
Pardon? Pardon?
That's what Senior was saying yesterday.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's right, Rastafari.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm 1/3 of the Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Mohammed Hashi.
TRIZLUCENT.
This guy, he's doing the story now.
No, I'm looking in the mirror, bro. The goddamn.
Oh, you're shocked that we're asking that? Like,
I'm looking in the mirror, make sure I look alright.
guys, I'm back. Oh, they probably missed
He
me.
said that all year.
They probably,
Guys, I'm back all year. It's like his fourth comeback.
I'm glad he's on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Why'd you let him host, man? Why'd you let him host?
I wanted to just, obviously now it's official that he's on board. The worst kept secret in podcasting. I had to make him work for it, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
You know what I mean, sing for supper. You know
What?
what I'm saying?
Welcome to the team, Triz.
Safe.
Alright guys, well, we're here to review The Accountant 2, directed by Gavin O'Connor, starring Ben Affleck, John Bernthal. This is a sequel to the 2016 film. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it. We'll do a quick non-spoiler, then we'll go into the spoilers, and then, same old. But before we get into that, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out, and and follow us on socials. They're down in the description below. All right, guys, I'm a bit rusty. I ain't done this in a while, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like Triz said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, Triz, you can go first.
Mr. Protein Coffee.
Waiting on you, brother.
Oh my days. Let me put this down for a second because I can't get down my smoothly. Basically, to make this so much easier and so much quicker, Accountant 1 is way better than Accountant 2. Accountant 2 is just like a sub story. Like, I don't know. I don't think it even needed a second film, bro. If I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
But with all that being said, there are some big stars in this, and what I mean by that is
What is that?
what I mean by this, bro, is John Bernthal. That guy can do no wrong in my book, bro. He's so likable, bro. Just as an actor, bro. Whatever role that he's in,
Yeah.
even when he plays a dark character,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like Punisher, for example.
Yeah.
Bro, he's just a likable person, even though he's literally murdering people.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, but I'm like, I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's for the right reason, for a good.
He's got a
cause.
code.
Yeah,
He's
do
got
you know what I'm
code,
saying?
yeah.
So I really enjoy his character, and then it was good seeing Ben Affleck's character. Obviously, he's got the the kind of
Autism.
Yeah.
Is it-
He's on the spectrum.
He's on the
Yeah.
spectrum, yeah.
Is it-
I think in the first one they mentioned autism, isn't it?
I think so.
I want to say.
I don't really remember.
I could
what
be
they
wrong,
said.
but I know it's
Could
like
be,
on the
was it
spectrum.
Asperger's or
Something like, yeah.
some sort of disorder.
Yeah.
And it was good to see that.
Let me find out for real, because I feel like that's bad from us not. But go ahead.
I chose not to say anything, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's bad from you too. So yeah, whatever the disorder is, it was good to see some good like character development in, you know what I'm saying, him really like, you know what I'm saying, opening himself up and being more, understand, like,
He's trying to be like
you get me,
empathetic
empathetic and that kind of stuff, and seeing some growth in the character as well as the disorder as well. So that was cool.
It is autism, by the way.
It is autism.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you have been watching Love on the Spectrum,
I've seen it.
but you know what I'm saying, fam. So it's like it was giving me some of that, and it was just good to see some development from the character.
Yeah.
Besides that, I thought it was an okay film. I was very, very tired. There were some very, very, very boring bits, but that's it, man. I ain't really got much to say about it until I get into the spoilers.
Fairs. Hashi?
I'm actually very surprised at his kind of like instant review, because he was overwhelmingly negative on the day. You're like, oh my God, why are we here? Blah, blah.
This is negative.
You know what I'm saying?
This wasn't a good
But
review.
when are you looking forward to it though?
No,
Oh, is it?
I was tired, bro. I'm a busy man.
He's like, I want to go home and go sleep. You know what I mean? Get my pajamas. That's all he was saying, bro. It was weird. But anyway.
You got PJs? No, this guy.
Yeah, you know. Why did you?
Don't ever bite your lip and look at me in my eyes again, bro.
I was gonna be like, what do you like to know? But when did they come out?
Sicko, man.
Sicko.
God.
Sicko. For me, I really liked the first one. I always have. And the second one didn't really meet the expectations that I had. Considering the first one, I didn't really think, like kind of Chris said, the first one needed a sequel. But obviously, as we know, capitalism. Warner Brothers went in, and they spent a lot of money on this apparently. With Artist Equity, his production company, Ben Affleck's production company. But I think overall, I was very underwhelmed because the first film had a lot had a few more action set pieces with a bit more kind of weight to them, whereas there were some action set pieces in this film, but they didn't match some of the highs that there were in the first one. For example, the first one with the kind of 50 cal kind of sniper thing when he's in the that was so good.
That was really good. Yeah.
I know.
So those kind of things were left to be desired.
But you did get replacement, bro. Did get replacement.
What?
That line dance scene is our replacement for the 50 cal.
That line dance scene was cold.
That was probably my favorite.
That was a good scene.
That was probably like that whole kind of sequence. Was probably my favorite in the film.
That scene almost got me a little bit emotional
Well done.
as well. I'm sorry. No, do you know why? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah,
you cry at anything. That's what you're gonna say.
I do. I cry a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Men cry, man. It's fine.
Come on, bro.
Obviously, you know my brother's got autism, innit?
Yeah.
So when I see that, and I see John Bernthal cheering him on, and like just being happy, like that's my brother, Because when you see an autistic person do something that you don't expect them to do ever, and stuff like that, you think like, I don't want to say progress, that's probably the wrong word, but you see it as like, wow, like they're coming out their shell kind of bit. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed that, man. That scene was really good. I think that scene was great.
But that's what I just said. That was the replacement of the action scene.
Okay.
This one had more heart in it.
Oh, is that how you see it? Okay,
fair play.
It wasn't solely focused on being an action movie. Like even I'm cutting into your time, sorry, but even like just John Bernthal's bit with the I mean that's the spoiler cat meow that part. You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea what you just said.
I didn't want to. I'll try not to spoil it.
Shall we just get spoilers then?
I didn't want to spoil it for the audience. That's what I said meow. So you'll be like, I wasn't literally meowing at you.
I
you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was
Because you're a weirdo, so you could be meowing at me.
You've called me Pappy before, so I don't know. But let's just get into spoilers. So go ahead, Chiz. What are you trying to say?
Pappy. But so basically, for me, like that, the scenes, the action scenes were really, really lessened in the space to develop to what I'm seeing anyway, to develop the characters more.
The relationship,
develop that brother relationship between Ben Affleck and John Bernthal. Obviously, even with that being said, there was some awful character development with this woman that was, honestly, bro, I can't tell what her background was. I don't know if she was Mexican or Hispanic, and then she was Asian the next day. I can't, because she was wearing a fat suit.
She did look different, yeah.
Bro,
no, she was.
I don't know what was going on with that character.
But I think there's something I didn't understand.
Please tell me, because I don't know what's going on with that character. I don't even know if that was even her.
So she was a hit person that would dress up as different people to like for hits and that kind of thing. So
No, but before that, she was the mum, innit?
Yeah,
yes, she was the mum.
Yeah, the mum looks different in the
Mexican
picture.
before.
But the thing is, and what took me out of the film, and I think is so weird, is they put her in a fat suit. So she was the mum in the picture, but she's wearing a fat suit in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what was so weird. And
so are they trying to say like...
That's who she used to be.
Going through the surgery and recovery made her look different.
Made her look different. She lost the weight. She
changed race.
Yes,
change race is crazy.
That's mad. That's mad. And she changed body composition.
Bro,
she still looks Latino, bro.
She did still look.
She doesn't, bro.
You don't think
even at the end of the movie, she's speaking Japanese, bro.
No, but
that's because of the whole savant. That thing that happens to you when you have a head injury that they were saying like, oh, you come out of it, you can all of a sudden play the piano.
No. This is not for everyone, because if that's the case, that means she can play piano fast.
But that happened to her though.
Languages.
Yeah. That happened to her though.
I thought she could play chess fast.
She can play chess fast. Then you saw how quickly she learned how to fight by just watching videos of MMA fights.
So she said she can learn anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it is far fetched, obviously, but
that's how it is.
But we're explaining it to you, innit?
Okay.
That's how that was the movie.
Now you've ruined the whole film now. It was better before.
You hate it more now.
You hate it more now.
It was better 2 seconds ago.
Yes.
That's hilarious. But yeah, that was essentially kind of like my big issue with the film, because I found it just so weird, the disconnect between, right, why would you not just cast an actor to play herself? Why does she have to be in a fat suit so it looks like more of a reveal in the end?
I agree with that.
I found that very, very strange.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I just found that weird more than anything else.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? But again, also the fact that we get JK's character at the start, and obviously that was fine. That's a great kind of way to open a film. I thought it was pretty cool, the music and it kind of going into a crescendo with the actual main shoot at the end to start the film off basically as the inciting incident. But
JK had a great action scene, by the way.
Yeah, he had a great.
That was a good action scene.
Yeah, for him that was a great action scene, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you for him?
He's older, isn't it? Like
he's not that old.
Bro, the brother's
he's not that
in his
young.
60s, bro. Huh? He's in his 60s, bro.
Liam Neeson's in his 70s.
Bro, but that guy is not.
And he can't do an action scene right now.
He can't do an action scene right now. You know what I'm saying? Take away Naked Gun.
I've seen action scenes, bro, from Liam Neeson, bro. The all POV.
All Liam Neeson action scenes.
Cut. 80 different cuts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
You know, we've got 28 cameras rolling, bro. You know what I mean? Ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro.
Honestly, though, but Accountant 2, I'll be honest, the beginning was probably the strongest parts for me. The beginning, as in that first action scene with JK, going into the speed dating moment with Ben Affleck.
That was funny.
That was jokes. I love that bit. That was so funny.
Yeah.
Because he's just literally dismantling.
Because they don't see like shame or anything. Like he's like, oh, you live in that's my home. It's like, what's the big deal? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Until I die, and you know,
to them it's like, this is so normal to me. Like there's nothing that's weird about this. Do you know what I mean?
And you notice his kitchen drawer got a bit more updated.
Yes, but it's like it's very specific. It's almost OCD. It's like everything's particular. He has one fork, one knife, one spoon. Yeah, he does that thing. It's all. Yeah, man. I think he plays that role really well.
Yeah, I wanted to see him like breaking down some numbers like the first film though. And I mean, the film's called The Accountant. You know
it was more him breaking down puzzles.
Yes.
In this one, yeah. So it's a bit different, I suppose. But it was good with the scene with was it a factory worker?
Yes. So this
he was just breaking down his whole accountancy.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then when it got to the part when he just absolutely like beating the brakes off these guys.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Yeah. That's what I remember from the first one.
Yeah.
Him literally, I mean, close quarter combat. Yeah. Absolutely smoking these dudes, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see the whole film.
But it's okay for them to like kind of focus more on the relationship a bit more. You would
and
want
go to the Harbour Institute and all that kind of stuff. Did I need that?
But John Bernthal character saying things like, "Yo, bro, do you not miss me, or is it because you're I think that shit, that kind of thing is so important.
Yeah,
to highlight. Do you know
that
what
is
I mean?
important.
So,
but that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like when you include things like that, you're kind of trying to reinvent what the first film essentially was in a sense. Now you're giving it a whole different meaning. Do you know what I'm saying? Now it's not about being the accountant and the action guy. It's now about being, you know what I mean, wholesome.
So did we also need the kids being the super nerds? Did we need that?
No.
I think
this movie was long as hell. Oh my days.
I don't needed it, probably no, but I think it's nice to see like Ben Affleck has this kind of like crew of people that are similar to him.
His people. His tribe.
Do you know what I mean? Like he even said that these are my people. Like, do you know what I mean?
And then he recruited my man at the end.
So So this is my thing, innit?
Which was, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Which was a beautiful touch because obviously if you saw when he was in like the prison camp, he had like I don't know what the game is called, but the ball with the little
thing.
And then when they were doing his room in the end,
they put it there.
You
like that?
I like that.
Jewel up. Yeah, idiot. Listen. Why did Ben feel so attached to this kid?
So this is the one kind of thing that I was a bit confused about, and I'm hoping that you guys.
So I have a theory, but go on.
I'm hoping you guys can help me out.
You get some new glasses.
He did. He got some Ray-Bans.
I've always had these Ray-Bans. Yeah.
I've always had these Ray-Bans. Sorry. Are they prescription?
Huh? Yeah, these are. But it's a very light.
You got prescription Ray-Bans?
You could wear them.
I've always had these Ray-Bans. Yeah.
I've always had these Ray-Bans. Yeah.
I've never seen this guy in my life, bro.
You actually have?
Never.
You actually have? I would have had Deadpool Wolverine, but okay. You know what I'm saying?
Go on.
I just met you like for a week after that date. I go for it.
That's not true, but okay. It's quite hurtful because that was not true.
Why was Ben attached to this kid?
So I don't know, because like for me, how did he know that he had the savant thing that he has? How did he know that?
Pardon?
Because he could tell.
No, because he has the thing where he's smart, like Ben Affleck and his mum.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So how did Ben know?
When did they reveal that?
This is the thing I don't know, because he said that he's like me. That's why I need to say.
No, my theory of why I think he thinks he's like him is because he said he's alone, like I was. No one can understand him because he's autistic, growing up, all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? So that's how he sees it. Initially, I thought he meant, when he was talking to John Bernthal's character, I initially thought he meant he's like me, he has autism. Yeah. But he meant he's like me, he's alone, innit?
Oh, okay.
So he just felt attached to this, and he felt like he needed to kind of solve this problem for this kid. Do you know
that's
what
I'm trying to say, bro. This movie was just more wholesome, bro. Even the scene where John Bernthal was like, "Oh, so we're going to go save these kids." Blah 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 blah. He was all pissed off when they were on the route there, and when they finally saved them, he's standing in the like dirt thing and then looking at all the kids down and saying, Dios mío.
You didn't like that?
No, but you see him standing there, and he's like, fuck. Like, I really was about to like allow this and just chill at home. Do you know what I'm saying? He's like, damn. So
Yeah.
There was a reason why I'm here.
He did a good thing, man.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, he did a good thing.
It was funny how he was like arguing with him, like about how he didn't save the Medina, the agent.
Oh yeah.
And he's probably getting, yo, you're gonna get angry. You're not talking to me all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right, you're gonna go. Without me, all right, I'll come.
Yeah. He jumped in the car. Yeah.
And then obviously they argue about the cat. He's arguing with the little boy about the cat and stuff.
Yeah.
But the one that was for me that just sealed the deal in this movie was when Ben Affleck's character is like, think about going to skiing, and he's like, you booked skiing. He's like, yeah. But I'll think about going with you. And he's like, me and you gonna go skiing together? Well, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be fun.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro.
And you see John getting emotional.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
That'll be alright.
That's why I like it. That's why I like this movie personally.
Yeah.
I like it because of the relationship with the brothers.
I did also like when they were gearing up. I always love a good like gear up scene when they're like getting all the weapons, all their gear ready and stuff like that. I hate those scenes. And then he literally says, after he finishes just like loading up his rifle, he goes, "Thank you, Braxton. Thank you for being here."
Yeah, thank you.
I like that. That's it.
Yeah.
So you didn't like the one in Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Nah, I don't like those kind of
One
things.
of the best edited scenes in movie history.
Nah. What's that movie again? With when it comes to build up or things like that, only things I need is this: Arnold Schwarzenegger, and rest in peace, my man that died. What was his name from Rocky? Blackburn.
Oh jeez, man, what's his name, man?
What's his name?
Carl Weathers.
There we go, my boy.
You,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yes. That's all we need, bro. That's the build up scene I need. That's what I need, bro. That's build up, bro.
Yeah, that is actually very good.
When I see that, I'm like, movie started. Let's go.
That's a good scene.
It's go time. Like, action.
That scene, that cut is also race relations as well. You know that?
See, exactly. That's two brothers becoming one.
That's always used as a meme with the black and white.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, that's all you need, bro. When it comes to clack, 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 nah, I don't need all that, bro.
It is a bit corny though.
Yeah, it is, bro.
No, the hand thing I'm saying.
No, it's not. What's corny about that?
People don't shake hands like that. Like no one does that.
When you're wham, you do.
Nah, fairs, yeah. If you got the guns, you should do that. Yeah,
grab your brother's arm.
Yeah. I hear it. Yeah, I like this, man. Surprised JK wasn't in it for much longer than he was, but you know,
but again,
it was the catalyst, I guess, for everything, isn't it?
To be fair, a lot of films, they will get a big star or a big name to basically open the film.
Especially nowadays, I feel like
yes,
that's
it happens a lot.
Yeah.
We'll be doing it in another review. We'll be doing as well.
Yeah.
A bit later on. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I probably don't like it as much as the first one, like you lot. And I agree there wasn't a need for a sequel. You could have left Accountant as it was. But I like the relationship between the brothers the most. I like how Ben Affleck plays his character. Even the little things, just like something happening and he smiles and he just stops smiling quickly. Do you know what I mean? It's just my brother does the same thing. Like he'll smile and then as soon as he turns away, he'll just stop smiling. I find it hilarious. But yeah, that's just how they are, man.
But the scene in the bar when he's dancing,
the line dancing,
by far for me one of the standout scenes. Yeah. And the way he
got the number. He
got the number and he goes,
come on.
Like, yeah, I got it.
Man.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah. And you see John, he always has that little bit of Punisher in him when there's action scenes. Yeah. I'm waiting for him to grunt every time.
But the thing is with John, like he's not one note because you've seen like King Richard and other films. That he can do like so many different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is good. Which is a good thing about
King Richard, I was watching that the other day actually.
Yeah.
He was so different in that. Yeah, I mean, you guys got anything else to say?
That's everything from me. Oh. Do you know the one thing though is the one thing I love about doing these reviews is sometimes like my mind gets changed. You've changed my mind in a couple of things. You've added 0.5 to my.
You talking about me?
Final, both of you guys.
Oh, he don't like it.
To my final score, but the way you talked about it.
Give the recognition to me.
Okay.
Give me that.
All right. You guys can both have it.
He doesn't want it.
All right, fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I know who you want to give it to. That's what I'm at.
STC score out of 10 Triz.
I'll probably give it a 6.5.
Yeah. That's what I was going to give it. Originally, I was going to give it a 6, but you guys have changed more, man. So
I'm good with a 7 for this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. I'd watch this again, man. You lot wouldn't probably, innit?
Probably not.
I'd watch this again.
No.
Yeah.
But again, there's a lot of I wouldn't even watch Deadpool Wolverine again. So.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
To be fair, the scenes I want to watch, just watch on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. You watch the scenes.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
There's like 3 scenes I want to watch. I'm thinking about now if I'd watch on YouTube.
And that's it. It's one of those films. Like I'd probably watch it to see some scenes, compilation scenes, of the cat.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm not really too bothered.
That cat scene was hilarious at the end, though. Yeah. He's holding on to the cat. It says,
when's it gonna be my turn?
Yeah.
When?
He's such
when?
a kid, bro. But yeah, guys. Wait, have you? Yeah, we all gave a score in it. Yeah. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That was our review for The Accountant 2. Socials are down in the description below, so go check us out over there. And yeah, let us know what you think of the movie as well. I'd love to see you guys' thoughts, and we'll see you guys for more reviews soon. Peace.
Peace.